Right. So today in this slide, I'm going to talk about another very important part of business English, which is email writing. Email writing is considered to be one of the most vital part of a business. And today we live in a globalized world, right? And international trade, even national and even trade at the regional level, they actually require good amount of knowledge of business English, right? And emails, they are actually considered to be one of the most important segment or a vital organ of communication nowadays, with the advent of technology and communication kind of moving to the next level. But business English has also kind of transformed, and email writing has now become an integral part of communication, right? So clients and sellers and vendors can actually communicate with one another through the aspect of business emails. Business emails are actually very important, and if people have kind of a good amount of knowledge of English writing, it is possible for them to communicate through business emails. So in this slide, I'm going to focus on how to write business emails. Business emails are actually different from normal non-business emails in the sense that business emails literally focus on the preciseness as well as the accuracy, and most importantly the objective and goal of writing the email. In personal emails we can actually go ahead and talk about non informal topics and subjects and stuffs like that, but in business emails we always try to limit our conversation, our talks, only on what exactly is required and what exactly is the goal of writing that email, right? So this basically means that we need to be precise and we need to be accurate in the kind of in the choice of words, right? And the vocabularies that we are using, it's going to be in business English vocabulary most of the times. And most importantly we need to know the those words and phrases which are generally used in daily business communication, right? So it all starts with the usage or with the choice of the business email provider, which one you're going to choose. And once you have chosen that, you just need to move to the compose option of the email. Just click on compose option, and then then you can just put in the email address to whom you are addressing the email. So you have to just put in to xyz at the rate maybe abc.co.limited, right? That is actually the sender, not exactly the sender, it's actually the receiver, the person or the company to whom you're sending the email. So we are going to address the two option to the person or to the company or to the business to whom you're sending the email, right? Once that is done, we move to the other kind of option, or to the other line that is there, the subject line. But before the subject line you'll find there are one or two more options, which is called CC. That means apart from the main person to whom you are sending the email, there are other persons as well whom you would like to receive that email, right? So that basically means that there are someone else. So we CC generally means carbon copy, and we can actually send a copy of that email to that person or to the client who is actually expecting a copy of that email. All right, so we just put in the address of the receiver, and once that is done we move to the next line, and that is actually the subject line, where exactly we have to write what is the purpose of writing the email in phrase actually. It should not be a long sentence, it should be a phrase actually. That would actually let us make us understand, and also the person who is receiving the email, that person will also understand what exactly is the reason why this email has been received, right? Like for example, if the sender has actually dispatched the order, or the sender has actually kind of sent the order, so in that situation we are going to type the dispatch of order, right? Or maybe order sent, or maybe goods sent, right? So this is actually important, so that the person or the receiver who is receiving the email that person or the receiver can actually figure out what is the core reason the email has been sent without actually going through the entire email at the first go actually, right? Now you move to the subject. Once subject line is done, just move down, and then the body of the essay, you can start off a business email, either by saying dear XYZ, or you can also say hi, or as well, right? You can say good morning as well. So when we start off, we can use these phrases, right? So, and then we don't really say how we doing, everything's fine. So this is not really required because this is not really part of the formal email phrases, right? So we can straight away write the reason why I send this email is to just let you know that your goods or your product, or maybe your kind of whatever you were expecting, and that has been dispatched, and it's going to be in your site in a few days, or maybe in the next few hours for that matter, right? That is the basic thing that should be there in the very beginning, right? The purpose why you have sent the email should be there, not only in the subject line but also in the beginning part of the email. That's so very important for us to understand here. Once that is done, and then we if there is a need to elaborate, we can always go on to elaborate that as well, right? Elaboration if it is necessary, but if it is not necessary, we can just kind of wind up by saying that maybe expecting a reply from your end, or expecting a confirmation from your end once you have received that email, right? Or once you have received that product for that matter, right? So in this way we can just end up this email, and then when it comes to the the closure of the email, we can actually write either yours sincerely, or maybe regards, right? Or maybe we can also use probably kind of with best wishes and so on, right? These are the phrases we can use at the end, right, of the email. And then just below that you can write your name of your company or business, and then your contact details and everything, and then you just click on send, and the email just goes to the other side. So this is actually all about email writing, right? When it comes to email writing, it's all about preciseness of and what exactly you want to deliver to the other side. That has to be communicated in very precise and crystal clear terms, right? Hope I was clear enough to make you understand the idea, and what exactly is the goal, as well as the methodology and the technique of writing business email. Thank you.